Okay, right now I'm gonna show you how to use your laptop if your mouse pad goes out, or if it stops working, or if you can't find the cursor. If you just can't get your cursor to work or your mouse pad to work, I'm gonna show you how to use the keyboard on your laptop to navigate to everything the same way you would be able to navigate with a mouse. Okay, I got a Dell laptop, Windows, so I don't know if this will work the same way with the Apple computer. But this is Dell laptop and the Windows software. And this may work on some desktop computers. I don't know, you may have to try it. But, okay, it took me a little while it didn't take me that long to learn it, but I kind of learned it on my own. And I looked up a couple things, okay? To be able to cycle through everything, you would use the tab right here. The tab button is gonna allow you to cycle through things on your screen. You see it move at the bottom. You're able to go through all the different menus using the tab button. It goes all the way down, goes across. See, it went there, goes over there. And you're able to cycle through all the necessities that you need to cycle through. Right now it's at the Windows part. So if I want to pop that up, I just press the enter button and it pops up the screen. All I did was press the enter button and it popped up this screen. And from here, you can use the arrows to cycle through whatever you need to cycle through. It'll go down whatever you want to go to. I got Google Chrome if I want to go to the internet, whatever. I'm just using the up and down arrows. And now while you're on the screen, you press the tab again. Takes you over there. Where'd it go this time? I don't know where it went. Took me right there. Take me right there. You see right here. I'm gonna press enter. Pops up this screen. You press the down arrow and it goes to these things. You can power it off, you can restart your computer, you can go to settings, you can go to pictures, you can go to documents. You're able to pretty much cycle through whatever you want to cycle through. If I want to hit enter, you can go to settings, taking me here. I can type in if I want to type in something. If I press the tab, it's taking me through different locations. And you kind of got to play with the tab and the arrows. So you got to play with both this tab key and the arrows to see where you're able to navigate on the screen. So I got to this screen, I pressed the tab key. Now I'm gonna use the arrows to see. It takes me, you see, it takes me through these different locations. Sometimes the tab will take you to a certain position, and then you got to use the arrows to maneuver to what you want to click on. Press the tab key. I want to get out of this, to be honest. I don't want to be in settings no more. And you got to kind of play around with it. If you don't really have a manual, you got to just kind of play around with it. I'm gonna hit the escape. I'm gonna see if I can get out of this screen. It don't work. I can't escape out of it. Let's see. Hit the enter button. Took me to the internet. And while you're on the internet, it's the same thing. You just use that tab. This tab key is gonna be your best friend when you're trying to navigate anything through anything. And you see it's navigating right there. I'm pressing the tab key. That's where you gotta find it. Sometimes you gotta find where it goes. So I gotta click off of this in order to go somewhere else. So I'm gonna hit the enter button, press the tab again. It takes me to that Microsoft right there. Takes me to that. Takes me to that. Took me all the way over here. You see, it's taking me. You gotta kind of find it and follow it. and it will take you all through the page. It will take you from left to right down the page. And that took me up to the tab. So the tab key is going to be your best friend when you're maneuvering through all of this. And you got to look for the small clues, and that'll tell you where it's going to be. Wherever you see highlighted, see this little blue box? Some people might not be able to tell, but because it's black right there around the edges, that means that the tab key took me there. So I can press enter if I really want to sign into this. I don't, so I'm not gonna press enter there. I'm trying to get out of this. Let's see if I can get out of this. Okay, I got out of it. I'm gonna see if I can escape out of here. This hasn't happened a lot, but sometimes you may get stuck on a screen and you don't know where the tab key went. You don't know what happened to it. And so what I'm gonna do, you gotta kind of play with it. There are some tips on Google that you can look up. Let's do the old-fashioned Control Alt Delete. Let's see what that do. Took me to this screen. This screen allows me to use the arrows, so I'm using the arrows and not the tab key. It takes some playing around with to know what you can use on each screen. I can sign out, switch, log in, lock, change password. I don't want to do none of that. But now that I did that, my tab key is back active on this page, so now I can find it again. It's going, you see, it's moving again. So, and it's staying on the bottom. It's not really going to the internet page. Okay, sometimes, you know, I don't know how to exit this particular screen the regular way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press the tab key. And there you go. You see it? It's lighting up the top up here. So it's going across my screen. It's going to different things across my screen. You just gotta follow it to whatever you want to go to. And it came back. It goes from left to right. And it goes down. It's going down the screen. So you gotta kind of find it. It's not hard once you get used to it. You're using the tab key and you see it going from left to right. Like it goes from, let's see. It goes, right now it's on this tab right here. If I press it, it's gonna go to this plus sign. I'm gonna press it, it goes to the plus sign. If you wanna go back, like it went forward, if you wanna go back, all you gotta do is hold down the shift key and press the tab, and it'll go from here to here. It'll go back. So to go forward, you press the tab. If you want to go back, press the shift key in the tab, and it'll go back to the previous location it was at. You press the shift key in the tab and go back, it'll keep going back. So you press the tab to go forward, you press the shift key, hold down the shift key in the tab, and it'll keep going back. You just got to keep the shift key pressed down. It'll keep going back. Now I want to escape this screen. So again, you got to kind of play with the tab key and the arrows. You got to play with both of these to really know how to maneuver. And once you play with both of them enough, you'll figure out, like, okay, I press the tab, it goes to the plus. I'm going to press the shift key and the tab. It's going to go back. I'm going to use the arrows right here. I want to escape this screen. I press the down arrow. That X is lit up. So if I want to escape the screen, I'm going to hit, it says close tab. I can do that, or I can just press the enter button and I'm out of there. Once again, we're back here at the home base, home screen, whatever. Press the tab. it lit up this at first, then it went over to this. So it's going left to right across the bottom of my screen. And if there's something up here, a screen up here that you don't want up here, you just gotta press the tab key until it gets to this little sliver of a corner. I got this little screen protector on here, but when it gets to this, it's a little sliver down here in the very corner. You'll see it light up, and you press enter, and it'll take away whatever screen is up here. Say I'm getting on the computer, I want to go to the internet. The thing about Windows is you can always just press this little button right here, and that's gonna pop up. Use the arrows and you'll be able to cycle down. Press this button again, takes it away. If you can't find that button, or if you can't find this button, or this button's not working on your laptop, then you just press the tab key until that lights up in the corner. You press enter, it pops up. Use the arrow keys to cycle down to whatever browser you go to. Press enter, that pops up. It's already in that box, and again you're able to use the tab key to cycle through things. First it starts in that box, then it went to that, then it's to that. You see what I mean? And you just gotta find it. It went to this default, then it went to this X, then it went to that, then it went to that. It's just cycling through. It'll cycle through the whole screen. It'll cycle through the whole screen, left to right, all the way down. Certain things it'll light up and certain things it won't. You just gotta kind of watch for, you gotta watch. Your eyes have to be attentive to wherever it goes. And it'll go down the whole page. And then after it's done going through the whole page, it'll start all the way back up at the top again. Or you can type in whatever you want. Let's go to YouTube. Boom, we're on YouTube. We made it to YouTube. Haha. Okay. We're on YouTube. I think it's got YouTube. You see that black box? It's got that lit up. I'm gonna press the tab, the shift key down in the tab. I'm gonna go back. You see, and got that lit up now. That's the boy, the Game Spitter. Shout out to the Game Spitter. I've been watching his videos. Alright, you press enter, and the arrow keys, and you're able to not with the arrow keys, I guess, but I press enter and you're able to, you see the screen right here. I'm gonna press the tab to see if the tab moves it. Okay, the tab key is what moves down this, not the arrow keys. Okay, so yeah, I actually do want to be on the home screen, so I went to the home screen, press enter. Let's see if this works. Alright, I'm gonna go back, shift key tab. I'm gonna press enter again. I'm trying to move this sidebar, so alright. Tab keys. On this screen right now, I hit the tab key. You see it's right here. So it's going through these. You don't always get to choose where it starts, but it's cycling through each of these categories. See it go to music, mixes, it's gonna go to DJ Vlad, then it's gonna go to podcast. It's going all the way over until it runs out. And then it started going to the video. See, now that's lit up. Keep hitting the tab. See, it's cycling through everything on this screen. So you can still browse YouTube using this tab key. It's cycling through all the videos. I just keep pressing the tab key. It's going through all these videos left to right, all the way down the page. And you can still look at everything, all the videos on your home page. I don't want to watch any of these, but all you have to do, whenever it hits whatever you want, just hit the enter and it'll go to it. Now I'm going to hit the shift and tab key and go all the way back up the page. I just hold the shift key down and hold the tab key down, it'll go back fast. So you see it's going back, but it's going through all these again, but it's going back. And so if you wanna, you can type whatever you want. I went all the way back to the search bar, so you can still type whatever you want in that search bar. So that's a little tutorial on how to use your keyboard when your mouse goes out or your mouse doesn't work on certain laptops. Your laptop may be the same, it may be different. You're just gonna have to try it and see if it works. Hopefully this helps. Top tier out. At the site cool. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I like this lamp. This is the lamp I'm using right here for the video.